Chapter 1, verse 9 says, "For they shall be an ornament of grace unto your head and chains about your neck." Good advice from your parents makes you look good. An example I can give you is, have you ever met children that are so well mannered, so well behaved, so well educated that the first thing you think about is, who are your parents? Because children are a reflection of their parents. Verse 10 says, "My son, if sinners entice you, consent thou not." People try to get you to do something that is not right. Do not agree. If your friends tell you, hey, let's go steal this candy, it's not a big deal. It's still a sin. It's still wrong, because even though the sin is small, there will be consequences for that sin. You're sinning not only with just getting the candy and not paying for it, but you're sinning against someone else who is making an income from that. So you're not just, being selfish, but you're also hurting somebody else. And you wouldn't want them to do that to you, then why would you do that to them? Verse 11 and 12 of Proverbs chapter 1 says, "If they say, 'Come with us, let us lay and wait for blood, without cause, let us swallow them up alive as the grave.'" Some people, they do things out of wrong motives. They do it because they're jealous of other people that are doing well, or they think they don't deserve it. They have envy, jealousy, bitterness. Something in them isn't right. So when they see other people and they see them prospering or something, or they see something in them that they want, they will go and go and do evil against them. The Bible says, do not join them. It's about the law of the harvest. What you sow, you will reap. So what you do to others will come back to you. And so you need to be careful with what you sow. The Bible says, do not join them, because there will be consequences for those actions. 13 and 14 continues, "We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with soil. Cast in thy lots among us. Let us all have one purse." They'll promise you money if you join them. They make it sound enticing. They make it sound like it's a good idea, but it's not. And so you have to be careful with who you hang out with and who you spend time with, because it matters. Verse 15 continues. It says, "My son, walk not thou in the way of them. Refrain thy foot from their path." Just even hanging out with them can get you in trouble. You don't even have to do what they're doing, but just the fact that you are with them can get you in trouble as well. Verse 16 to 18 says, "For their feet run to evil. They lay and wait for their own blood." People who hurt other people end up hurting themselves. Evil always has a way of coming back around. For example, if someone lies to get someone else in trouble, the consequence for that will be that that person will lose trust from others. Verse 19 says, "So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away from the life of the owners thereof." Greedy people destroy themselves. For example, if someone steals to get rich, they end up going to jail and losing everything. There's a verse that says, "The love of money is the root of all evil." When you love money and you make it an idol and you make it everything, there's going to be a root that's going to take place in your heart, and it's going to be evil. But when you see that, you see it as a blessing from the Lord, and just as he gives it to you, you give him glory, but you also bless others with it. There is a difference, because money is not necessarily evil. It is when greed comes into your heart. Okay, verse 20 and 21 says, "Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets." It's like a teacher that is in the classroom and she's yelling, "Everyone pay attention. Pay attention. I have something I need to teach you. There's something that you need to learn." That is what wisdom does. Wisdom cries out to you. Verses 22 to 23 says, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour my spirit unto you. God is saying, stop ignoring me. Listen to my correction. I will teach you my ways. 24-25 says, because I have called you and ye refuse, ye shall set at night all my counsel. When people ignore wisdom and reject God's counsel, teacher is trying to help you with a problem, a math problem, and you're ignoring her, you're not listening to her, you're never going to know how to solve that problem, and you're going to be stuck in that level for a while. 26 to 28 says, I'll laugh when you're in trouble, and then you will call for me, and I will not answer. That is scary. Wisdom is saying, if you choose to ignore me, and when you find yourself in trouble, you will look for me and you won't find me. If people keep rejecting God, later when trouble comes, they'll wish they would have listened, but it'll be too late. 29 to 31 says, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, therefore they shall eat the fruit of their own way. People who do not listen to wisdom, who do not listen to God's words, they will suffer for their choices. Example that can be given, like, if you refuse to brush your teeth and your teeth start to hurt later, well, that is a result of your own choices, of refusing to brush your teeth. Okay, verse 32 says, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. For people who ignore the truth will be destroyed by their own foolishness. When you do things, you want to do it right in the eyes of God. 33 says, but whosoever listens to me, they will dwell safely and shall be safe from the fear of evil.